And like,
But
it don't matter what we say, it kind of just goes through, right? Like you'll clip it.
oh yeah,
I think
exactly.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the intro. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's such a vibe.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to. Oh, wait, where's the layout thing? Shit. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Extra Point Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron,
I'm DJ.
Michael.
and today we're gonna get into some free agency predictions. DJ, since you said you had a lot to go over, why don't you get us started?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to start us out with a recap of where we're sitting at the moment. Um, Current re-signs and franchise tags that have been announced: Javonte Williams to the Cowboys for 3 years, 24 mil. How you feeling about that, Mike?
I mean, you solidify your running problem, right? It's the reason why he got re-signed. You're obviously one of the top backs to go in free agency, and I mean, but you saw how good the trio was when Lamb was there, Pickens and Williams. So for Dak, he's just licking his chops right now because he
Yeah,
got his boy back. They had chemistry.
yeah.
Yep.
How much was it?
How
You
do you
said
feel, Aaron?
How-
3 years, 24 mil.
24 mil total or 24 mil a year?
24 total.
Okay, then I really like it.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
solid deal.
yeah, because I think Saquon is number one right now, or him or Henry, right? And they're making like 20 or 20, 21 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I think Saquon got 16 to 18 mil a year.
So yeah, for us to be hitting right around that 8 mil a year mark, and for to get the production, he had 1,400 yards. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
No, Pickens had 1,400. He had 1,200 yards. Um, and we needed like a good, we needed a solid running back. Now we need like a bruiser because we have like a
Mm.
receiving running back that can kind of like do the yards after catch thing, but and he's a really good check down option. But now we just need someone that can fucking well, just a good RB2 for like goal line situations.
Yeah,
yeah. Absolutely. That big body that can just plow through a defensive line. 100%.
that.
Okay. You good?
Your audio went there. Sorry. Try that again, Mike.
And on my end, he's glitched. Oh no, you're
Oh,
good.
did my stuff bug out? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Even if
right.
it, by the way, real quick, even if it bugs out on the actual live, um, it's all being recorded to like our devices and then sent to me through the cloud. So it'll
Okay.
all show up just fine in the final product. Just so y'all are aware.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Next up is Kyle Pitts. Lands on the
Mm.
franchise tag to the Falcons.
Okay,
How we feel?
Mike.
I mean, it's Kyle Pitts, right? I mean, this guy, he's been. When is that breakout year going to happen, right? When is he going to have his
Yeah.
career year of just not just not just like showing up on a field, but the field, but the numbers, right? He's either had the injury bug. It's always been inconsistent play at quarterback. Like, who knows who's going to be under center for Atlanta next year, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if it was really the right move for Atlanta, honestly, because it's like your offense. Yes, you do have Drake London. You have arguably one of the best running backs, but it's like your quarterback situation. So, like we look at Minnesota, right? Jay Jettas. He's only as good as the guy throwing on the ball. He can be. It doesn't matter how good his skills are. Um, it just depends who's throwing him the ball. And I think for Kyle Pitts, I think honestly, if he's going to have a good year, if he's going to ever get that moment, obviously yes, it comes with his production as well. But I mean, like, dude, you got to have a solid guy throwing you the ball. You got to have chemistry. You know,
Yeah.
you look at all the
Yeah.
top tight ends in the league. Their quarterback, they have. You look at Laporta, him and Goff, they're set. Look
Yeah.
at Kittle, him, and Purdy. They're set. Even this last year with Drake May with Henry, what's his Hunter Henry this year. Like just the 2 years they developed chemistry. And yes, like I said, the injury bug and a lot of production with Kyle Pitts. But I mean, you can't blame the guy. He has. It feels like he has a new quarterback every couple of years. Like you can't grow that way, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I do think you mentioned something in there that I would love to point out, and it's just his lack of like good quarterback throwing him the ball like steadily
Yeah.
for a long period of time. The dude had Desmond Ritter, like, um, just like come
Yeah.
That's a
on,
fact.
it's
That's
rough
a
out there.
Hey,
fact.
at one time we were talking about Desmond Ritter in the top 15. So I mean,
I don't even. Is he still on the Raiders now? I digress.
I
Sorry.
thought he went to
I
the
have no
Saints.
idea.
I think he went to
um,
the Saints.
I pulled up Kyle Pitts' stats real quick. Um, he had 1,000 yards as a rookie, which is funny because he was pretty immediately. People were like, he's a bust," which is crazy because he was drafted high.
You
Looks
know.
like I think he was injured this year, and then he had some not solid years of production. But he
Mhm.
almost hit 1,000 this year, and he's playing all 17 games. I think he's a solid. What was the number for his contract? Sorry, so bad about listening.
It was the franchise
Oh,
tag,
it
so
was the
it's gonna
tag.
be
What is it?
yeah the
114%.
average of the top five. Is it the top five or top seven players
Yeah.
signed at that position?
So I think with the uptick in production and the relative like healthiness of him, I think he's earned. And they invested a first round into this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, and so I think he's earned a franchise tag. I don't know about a
You
contract.
okay?
I will say, you know, you're trying to see if this guy's going to be good for the future. You give him one more year to ball out. If he has another 900-yard season or 1,000-yard season, um, then I think you sign him, but maybe don't make him the
Yeah.
highest paid. He's a solid tight end. I think any team would love to have him. I think
Absolutely.
weren't you looking to take him? Didn't you want him to replace Dalton Schultz, or did
That
I
was
dream it?
Njoku.
Oh, okay.
And Joe.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean, I would not entertain. I would not entertain that idea. I mean, like you said, potential alone, the
Yeah.
right quarterback. I mean, didn't he go to Ohio State, right? Pitts, or am I thinking someone else?
I don't remember. I have his bio right here.
About to say, because
Oh,
CJ would like
Florida.
to have a Florida. Never mind. About to say, because CJ would like to have another Ohio guy with him.
I will say about Pitts, I would have loved some other teams. Like I liked him to Kansas City, um,
Mm.
and also Atlanta could have traded him, gotten at least a third. I do think he would have gone for a third. I don't know if Kansas would have given them a third. Um, but then they're picking middle of the pack, right? What's their draft position? It's like 16, 17 something.
Let me
I
look.
don't know exactly, but they could have their pick at Kenyon Sadiq, is what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
the top prospect right now for tight ends. Um, and I guess this is it.
Wow.
Where are they
The
picking?
Falcons. The Falcons don't have a first round pick this year.
Oh, they traded it.
Oh
Right.
yes, that's right.
They traded
That's
it
the
to the
Rams
Rams.
pick, ain't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, maybe they didn't think they would be able to get a Kenyon Sadiq, and so they said we got to
Yep.
make
Yeah.
something happen with Pitts.
Best guy available.
Okay. Fair enough. I like the move. I think it's a smart move. Are y'all hearing those ads whenever they play?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Good.
Could you
All right.
imagine Kyle Pitts on the Cowboys?
Stop. They don't need him. They don't need him.
Fergie, I like my Fergie. I will say, get rid of Shoemaker, and if I had a 1-2 punch of Fergie and Pitts, dude,
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
That'd
upset
be
at
nice.
it, but yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or San Fran.
Well, at that point, Pitts is acting as your third wide receiver in that situation, so that would work out phenomenally.
I like Brevin Spanford. That would we'd probably have the best tight end room in the league.
Yeah, I think you would.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not surprised by the franchise tag, and I'm kind of sad about it. I wanted to see him somewhere else. I wanted to see if maybe he could get out and really become that first round pick that
Yeah.
we expected him to be. Um, I I think Kyle Pitts could be a phenomenal player in the right situation and scheme. Outside of that, I think we get more of the same. Um,
I think people
I,
conflate him being not so good in fantasy with not so good of a player.
That's good.
yeah, well,
You know?
and that's legit. I agree with that completely. But look at also what we were just looking at. He only had 1,000 yard receiving season and one that was close. Everything in there is kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
true.
terrible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to down 600 plus yards, but because
You
I'm
gotta
sure they were pivotal in situations. But
Yeah.
you gotta realize I know he's more of a receiving back, but
yes, 100%.
receiving isn't the only thing that, they're supposed to be doing. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't see any stats here for blocking. Um,
Yeah. Because like I said, of course, injuries play a part in that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
there's no, there's a lot of guys that only one ball. You have Drake London, you have Bijan Robinson. So I mean, it in the same sense, we gotta look at Bijan's numbers. Like, how would these guys look on a different offense themselves? You know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah, I said receiving back. He's a freaking tight end.
Well, he's a receiving tight end more than he's a
Yeah,
blocking tight end, 100%.
yeah, same concept.
Okay. After that, the only other thing I've seen so far, which if it's just me messing this up, my bad. Uh, as of this recording, the Commanders signed Andrew Wiley, right tackle, 2 years, $7.5 million contract with the upside of 10.5. So there's incentives to get an extra. What is that? 2.5, 3 mil.
Okay. Um,
Um,
Commanders could have
I will
used the Kyle
say
Pitts.
Commanders could have used the Kyle Pitts. You're
Yeah,
100% correct.
Zach Ertz is down.
Yeah. I'll say the money makes sense. Um, he was probably like the only bright spot on that offensive line that I saw this year. I thought their O line was terrible until Larry Tunsil went there, and then he was
Yeah.
okay, but I wasn't too impressed with him in Washington.
Yeah.
Uh, good, good old linemen do not reach free agency. Plain
No,
and
they
simple.
don't.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
You don't get rid of
I'm
them.
starting to really worry about Linderbaum because the Ravens are
Yeah.
really fighting to get him to stay.
And we'll talk. I have some thoughts on Linderbaum when we get there. But yeah, good
Cool.
old linemen don't reach free agency. You've got a young quarterback who's mobile. You need to keep good players in that room whenever you can. Good move by them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hit the nail right on the head. I mean, just going up experience. I mean, I know from previous how Tunsil is. So I mean,
Yeah,
no hate on the guy. I mean, you are who you are. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If he goes there, hopefully he can make Jane Daniels' life a little easier. Injuries. Dude, I don't know about y'all, but every time I would even watch a Commander game, it's like the kid was just running for his life.
yeah. Oh, I remember that one at the end whenever he got injured. Dude, I was like
Mm,
scared for him, man. I was like,
yeah.
God. Um, I'm not sure. Isn't Jaden Daniels a lefty?
Is he a lefty?
I'm looking it up. No. Okay, he's right-handed. I was about to say, for some reason I thought he was a lefty, and I was like, well, that's his weak side then, but it's his strong side.
It was probably his pre-draft picture that came out of how his arm looked that everybody was talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
That was wicked. Dude. I didn't like
What?
that.
Um, what are your thoughts,
All right.
Miss Sir?
My, Him or me?
Oh no, you just gave your thoughts. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. What's
Jaden
next?
Daniels.
No, the free agency. It was what was his name from the Commanders?
Andrew Wiley.
Andrew Wiley.
Yeah,
Right
like I
tackle.
said, he's young. He's still developing. I don't really care how many times he puts on that little simulator. When you see a grown man running at you, you're gonna want to get protected. So, and it goes. You look at the teams who went far in the playoffs. They all have good offensive line. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
clearly, the only reason most teams made it was either because of defense or just luck of the draw, bad division. But every good team it starts in the trenches. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Releases. These are new out news of player
Yeah.
releases that I've caught.
Okay.
There are 3 here where it's just said that they're expected, so we're not official, but it's expected for them to go. Earlier today, Antonio Gibson was released by the Patriots.
Yeah. So they're committing to Henderson. Good choice.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think it is. I think Gibson played his part as a veteran in the locker room. Time to go see what other pastures have to offer.
They're
We need,
committing to Stevenson too.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
yeah, yeah. I think that's still the right decision.
Yeah.
Logan Wilson. How do we feel about that, Aaron?
Um.
Acquired at the deadline.
Yeah. Part of me's like, why are we letting anyone go on defense? I feel like you should add because we had a big depth problem. Not just talent problem, but a depth talent problem. But at the end of the day, we traded for him when we were like the 32nd defense, and we traded with him from a dude that was from the 31st defense, the Cincinnati Bengals. It didn't really make any sense at the time. Um, am I gonna miss him? No. In 3 years, someone's gonna be doing a trivia night, and it's gonna be an immaculate grid. It's literally gonna be a Bengal cowboy. And instead of Andy Dalton, I'm gonna be like, Logan Wilson. I'm gonna get like 0.1%.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm not too
hilarious.
worried about it. Yeah.
You guys only picked him up for 7th this year. I don't
Yeah.
hate that. I don't
Yeah.
hate that.
Yeah.
It's such a throwaway. Like it's not a Jonathan Mingo. We spent a 4th on
Yeah.
that guy. Fuck.
I will say, just in perspective, I think the Cowboys are really feeling the lack of presence of Van. What was his name?
Van Der Esch.
Boundary.
Van Der Esch. Thank you.
Yes.
Uh,
Yep.
That boy was a beast and is such a franchise player.
He had
and
to
you
like
guys have
medically
had,
retire.
yeah,
Didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yep.
So sad.
I think you guys are feeling the ghost of him so heavily. I haven't seen somebody in that linebacker core since he left that has really stepped up to those shoes that he left.
Yeah. To
Any
lose Van Der Esch.
thoughts?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're
Just-
good. Go ahead.
To lose Van Der Esch and Micah in like a short period of time, and I know it's on the other side, but even Zach Martin, just to like and
Yeah.
Tyron Smith to like lose all of them, it's
Zach
like
Martin was dog,
yeah,
bro.
it's
Dude,
like
yeah.
there's gonna be a hole somewhere. Like there's just too many to fill at one point. It is what it
Yeah.
is, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, trust me, as a Giants fan, we've been there for a long time. Any thoughts, Mike?
I mean,
On
and Aaron might hate me, but like I think it starts with with the Dak, man, like the contract. Like he can't
Mhm.
negotiate, he can't help the team, and like you look at Mahomes, what he just did. You look at when Brady, when he was here, they especially with I don't know if you remember when he was with Tampa, him, Antonio Brown, Gronk, and especially Mike Evans, they always they would restructure every offseason, bring in guys.
Jerry
That's why they
doesn't
won
like
that
to
run.
do that, right?
I think Dak
Jerry
did
doesn't like
restructure.
restructuring. Did he?
Yeah, I think Dak did restructure. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll look it up.
CD needs to hit it.
Regardless,
Sorry, Mike.
on that run, they brought in Leonard Fournette, right? They brought Brett Gronkowski. They brought Njoku back. Like, dude, like they were loaded that year. Obviously,
Yeah.
Kansas City, they got smoked in the Super Bowl. But you're seeing these guys like, wait, if you're a Jags fan, you saw Fournette, like, hey, that's my dude. If you saw, Sue, and you're a Lions fan, you're like, hey, and it's
There's
like,
my
who are
guy.
these guys? They're bringing in talent because
Yeah.
the core of everyone else is willing. And I feel like, I know we're on the Cowboys, but I feel like Kansas City's. It depends if how bad Mahomes' injury was. If he's going to sit the whole year, which I've seen possibilities him sitting the whole year,
He's missing
Yeah.
a
or at
few
least,
games for sure.
or him just missing it and them kind of just holding on, bringing in a Jameis, kind of just hold the ship together until then. But hey, I mean, dude, they have talent still on offense. They have Worthy, they have Rice.
Yeah.
Hunt's still there. I don't know about the whole Gronk or not Gronk, Kelsey situation, but hey, them doing that shows they're not just going to rebuild. They're still trying to go for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the
Yeah.
Chiefs, Mike Dana was released this week.
I'm not gonna front. I don't know who the fuck Mike Dana
Me
is.
neither. I was going to try to make a tone on that one. I have no
I'm sitting
idea.
here like, am I gonna bullshit or am I just gonna
Is he like
say it
a
outright?
coach or something?
No. Defensive end.
Well, then good on them. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
See, I know Chris Jones's name.
And
Sure,
sure.
Justin Reed, and that's it for me.
Yeah,
I
Jeffrey
didn't
Jones
think-
back there.
Pull up his stats real quick. I
And
didn't
McDuffie.
think Mike Dana was terrible, but he definitely wasn't like any kind of a bright spot there.
I'm a DAN. Oh.
DANA. Mike Dana.
You can't just search a player? Okay, there we go. Sorry.
I was going to say something, but I would have got kicked off this live.
Oh, come on. I literally clicked the button. Alright, so he was with them for a little while.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with this player very much.
Oh, wow. Since 2020, huh?
Yep. A multiple time Super Bowl champion right off the rip.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, dude?
Right situation.
So, I
20
mean,
21 career sacks, though. 21 and a half career sacks.
over 5 seasons. It's not too bad.
It's not great.
No, it's not. It's probably par for the course. I mean, he hasn't had a double-digit season yet.
6 forced fumbles. Only. Oh, okay.
1 interception. So I was curious about stats. I didn't get a chance to look at them until
Yeah.
obviously now, but not terrible. I don't think it was anything to write home about by any means, but
I could see my
serviceable, I would say.
my Logan Wilson argument. Like, why couldn't you keep him as a depth piece? Because
Yeah.
you're right. 21 and a half over your career, 5 years. You probably shouldn't be a starter, but as a you need rotating players.
Yeah.
So
They probably
I can
thought
see
they were
that.
younger, too.
Yeah. I think he was all but a rotational. So,
Oh, okay.
that's
Well,
not-
then that actually
not
helps
bad.
his case, right? Because if he wasn't full time, looks like he only played 1 full season. 2 if you
Yeah.
count this one.
Yeah, I'll count that. All right.
Oh, and he was a 5th rounder. That's good production. 5 years. Okay.
We're happy with that.
Yeah.
So the 3 that are expected but not confirmed that I have written down. Kirk Cochains, Kirk Cousins, expected to be released by Atlanta. Finally let out and able to finish his career the way he wants to.
Um, I hope that they don't invest into Michael Penix, but we're gonna talk Kirko Chains. Do I gotta say it? Minnesota, dude. Bring them back. Bring them back. You never should have left. Um,
I've got somebody else for Minnesota.
if he is ring chasing, um, I guess you could say Pittsburgh. Um,
Pittsburgh is
if
interesting.
if
I
Rodgers
wouldn't
isn't
hate that.
staying, or hold on.
I got one for y'all. I don't know. I glitched. So I don't know if y'all said it or not.
Oh, it's good.
We see you now. You're good.
Indy.
No.
I mean,
He said the Daniel Jones experiment is over.
No,
I think
no.
they
They
just.
love Daniel Jones.
I think that I don't know. I mean, he would obviously have automatically 2 losses against us, getting smacked, folded like a lawn chair by Petrie coming off the edge. But
Could you imagine like a Daniil Hunter or Will Anderson Jr. or even a Cody Latimer just boom right into that poor old bastard? Whew.
that's crazy. And this is his second knee injury.
Yeah.
He needs an O line though. He needs like a top O
Will Fries
line.
is there. Or no, Will Fries just left there, huh? He's in Minnesota.
That's what I was
They're
thinking.
supposed to lose
Minnesota.
another guard, I think.
I don't remember the
Damn,
Colts
so
being the best O line, but I guess you had, pretty bad injury. I don't know how much of that's Daniel Jones though.
He's had an injury history. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
He's had one. That was my biggest complaint with him after at least once it came time to re-signing him. My whole thing was like, don't re-sign him. Look at the injury history. It's not going to work out.
You
So what we're saying is Jones is behind a horrible O line yet again.
know, what I think is, I mean, hey, I know it got them nowhere, but dude, hey, 7-1, man.
That's valid. Yeah, he did ball out
7-1.
those games.
Yeah, they were, depending on who they played and everything. But hey, I don't know.
Why'd we have to reach for him, dude? I know we're talking about Kirk, but
Why bring him up?
why did why did we have to take him at such a high position and put all the weight on this kid?
Ooh. An interesting one that's going to be real interesting the whole offseason. Miami. They're
Yeah.
selling off pieces left and right. Who knows what they need?
That's actually a really good point to bring up. I, for one, was going to say real quick that I see Kirk going to Cleveland or Atlanta. Yeah, I'm saying they end up keeping him there.
They
Yep.
should. Let's be honest. They should. I don't believe in
Yeah.
Penix.
No, Penix has an even worse injury history than the aforementioned quarterbacks we were talking about. He's got to go. He's not going to work out.
Yeah, I say keep Cousins. I'm with you on that.
Well, how's the contract situation look with Cousins? That's the thing. That's maybe why they want to involve.
They release him and eat that contract. Just like the guy who's next on my list, Tua Tagovailoa. The Dolphins are fully expected to release him, and that's going to be it. Much like Kirk, they can't trade him. They can't really do anything except eat the money. Look at Deshaun Watson's contract. Look at Russ's contract with the Broncos. Same situations. They're stuck eating that no matter what happens.
I know what I want.
What do you want?
I want Tua, Kyler to swap teams.
Ooh.
I
That's
want
a hot
Tua in
take.
Arizona, and I want Kyler in Miami. I just think it'd be fun. I don't even just like see Miami and Jeff Hafley build an offense around Kyler. You get Kyler, you say, hey, this is who we are now. Like let's try it West Coast style or East Coast style, and then Arizona says, "Hey, talented offense. We have a dude that's been proven to work in a good scheme, and we just got a Sean McVay disciple as our head coach." You know, and so I don't know.
Yeah,
I could just see him working. I would love a freaking. It doesn't have to be a trade. They're probably gonna cut, and then
Yeah,
just swap
yeah.
teams. I would love that.
That's fully expected to happen. Is they're
the
both
thing
going
is,
to be just released.
on paper, you said the offense. Arizona looks intriguing. You got arguably one of the best tight ends. You have Michael Wilson, you have Harrison there. But as good as it looks on paper, I think what scares people away from Tua is the injury history.
Yeah.
Like the dude, I don't know. Like I don't have the stats in front of me. I don't know how many games he's missed, either for concussion or just.
Yeah.
It's sad to say because I actually do like Tua. Outside of Miami, I think he's actually a really good quarterback. I
I
just think
like
like
Tua a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, I like Tua a lot. But once you've had multiple concussions, you are injury prone. I
you
think
know,
he's an extremely high upside backup. I think if you
you know,
had him as your
Yeah.
second, and if you had him as your second in order to compete with a younger quarterback, or because you have an injury prone quarterback yourself, there's nothing but upside there.
yeah.
That's the sentence right there to me. High up, side backup. That's
I
it.
mean,
That's it for me.
I think it's time, right? Is he at a point of his
Yeah.
career? I mean, he's. I hate to say had his moment per se because I know Miami probably wasn't like the hottest attraction, but it's like, dude, like I mean, at this
They
point,
landed
he's just
some big names
yeah,
during Tua's time. I don't think
yeah,
No,
that's
yeah,
a wrong take at all.
you don't lead the league in yards by accident,
Dude,
by
who
passing
did
yards.
they broke a record, 70 points in a game.
Yeah, yeah, they destroyed the Broncos. The
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, Sean Payton Broncos.
I mean, let's just
Yep.
look at the talent. You have Tyreek Hill. You bring in, you pay all that money. Jalen
He's gone.
Waddle's a solid number two. They bring in
Yep.
Gesicki. Your running back is one of the best in the league with a
Yep.
Well,
chain.
Odell
well,
in the
Yeah,
twilight of
yeah.
his career.
That year they had Mostert and A
yeah, that's
Chain,
right. Yeah,
Raheem Mostert. That's right.
and Mostert was
So
going crazy
I don't
too.
think I don't think it's fair to say that they definitely didn't bring in talent to support him. I
yeah.
think they
Outside of
they
O line, but
spent too
yeah,
much to try.
that's true.
Anywhere else y'all could see Tua going?
I think any team that needs a backup, it's open. So I know that's very open ended. Where would
Yeah.
I
Uh oh, you cut off for us. We didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I want. I kind of want Tua to just. Oh, oh, my bad, gentlemen.
You good?
Um, I think my answer is that any team that needs an open, you take
No.
it for backup. Sorry, I'm dying. um,
A place I wouldn't.
where would I like to see Tua? I kind of wish he'd hang up the helmet. Honestly, I'd rather see him save himself from any injury than go back out for glory.
Somewhere I could see if
Saints,
they don't resign him.
Saints. Give me the Saints. Sorry.
No. Somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how their salary cap looks. I know they're probably one of the worst. Um, it's Pittsburgh, depending on where Rogers goes.
I'll check the salary real quick.
But yeah, Saints would be a big one too, because that's. I don't know if Shock has that. Fun fact: I've seen him play in person.
Who? Tua?
Shock from Saints.
Oh,
He
okay,
went.
okay.
He was a Texas Tech Raider, Red Raider.
Oh, sick. Really?
So I've seen him play in person. He lit up the scoreboard when I saw him
And then he
play.
went to Louisville, right?
Yeah, he went somewhere else. I can't recall.
Steelers are projected to have 65.4 going into this offseason.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid.
What other
Okay.
releases do you have?
Uh, Slow Joe Mixon is expected to be released from the
We're
Texans.
waiting for this one.
I'll let you
Um,
take it.
I think it's time, man. I mean, now if the guy didn't wasn't coming off a whole year, so what I've heard was the dude had surgery with outside the team's doctors and facilities. He went with his own personal doctor for an injury that he wants to keep disclosed from social media. And it's crazy. We have almost a year later, we still don't know what the real problem was. He's yet to come out and tell the fans or the organization to release him. They know, obviously, but they haven't come out and said anything. What happened? The report said is that he literally shot himself in the foot, like literally, not like
You
not.
pulled a Plexico Burris?
It was like he shot himself in the
No
foot.
way.
That because
Oh,
in camp, just like when we first got him, he was always having ankle injuries all year, and we are like, oh, you know, same old Joe, gonna be probably miss a game or two. And it went to hey, first 3 games, no Joe Mixon. To here we are, week 7, no Joe Mixon. To hey, maybe be back for the playoffs. To week 12, Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. Those are your guys you're gonna roll with.
Yeah.
You can't sign nobody that's worth it. Um, so yeah, I just think it's time, man. And considering, uh, I don't know. I think I just sent it to DJ. I have to send it in the group chat. They are projecting that K9 will be heading our way from Seattle.
No,
not
he's not,
happening.
buddy. I'm
They're
sorry.
saying we're one of the highest after cutting him and restructuring Stingley and Nico. He's him and or Brees Hall could be coming.
I can see Brees
I
Hall.
see. Yeah, I can see y'all trading. He's gonna catch a franchise tag. Let's be honest. Which
Who
he's
Hall?
on the list. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
the Jets aren't letting him go without getting something for it. But I think the Texans should be the one giving him something for him.
Oh,
Hundred
for sure.
percent.
I mean, Nick Casario is the same guy that traded for Mixon for a 7th round pick. He got he got C.J. Gardner Johnson for a 7th round pick. He's got Stephon Diggs, but I think it was what a third,
Yep.
and made Buffalo eat most of that contract. He's made he's made some moves. Yeah, I mean it hasn't worked out on most of those guys. Injuries and stuff, schemes didn't work. Um,
Sure.
but I think you go younger. We have Woody Marks. He's something uh, we can invest in the future. But as for now, to win now, oh, you go get the hot name. You go get
Yeah.
if you can somehow you get Walker, dude. Can you imagine the pressure being off CJ? Just
Yeah.
you go from heading off to what broken down Chubb. No offense, love the guy. To
Woody Marks.
Kenneth Walker, yeah, Woody Marks, and now Kenneth Walker or Brees Hall, or you know what, Brees Hall's hurt, or not Brees Hall. Woody Marks is out the game except for not being able to throw it to him because we had I don't know why just the offensive scheme we had Nick Chubb lining out outside next to Nico on plays. I know that's a scheme thing, but it's because we had no other receiving. You know, CJ, he's in trouble. Hey, dump it off the Brees. Dump it off to Kenneth Walker. Like, dude, as an
Yeah.
offense, as a quarterback, oh man, just to have that threat, I know this, you'll see a different CJ for sure if we could get a
Mhm.
good running game going.
I've got a name for the Texans as well. If Brees Hall and Walker don't end up, what about Najee Harris? I mean, we know he had the injury going into this season, but
I think it's
I don't
because
see a reason why you don't pop a flyer for him.
I want
I
Najee to
think it's
Dallas.
the money because didn't
Ooh,
didn't
I
the
don't hate that.
Chargers give him a lot of money?
I don't think so. I think they gave him either a 1 or 3 year deal.
Because I think we tried to get him when before he went to um, the Chargers. I think we tried. That's why we ended up getting Chubb because he was the cheaper option.
1 year, 5.25.
Not too bad.
I saw
Five and
somewhere
a quarter.
earlier. Well, one, there were ties last offseason also to Dallas for Najee, and I remember really wanting him. And I saw somewhere where we could get him for like 3 mil or something.
Hmm.
Which, yeah, for an RB2 like him with high upside, yes, give
Yeah.
me 3 mil. I'll pay him happily. And one of those infamous Jerry Jones 1 year prove it deals. Make
Yeah.
it happen. Give him 4 mil. I mean, come on.
I'll tell you one name I wouldn't mind entertaining if we don't land one of the big names running backs. Rashard White from Tampa.
That's not terrible.
But what
No, I
about
don't hate
six
that.
seven? What about 6'7" running it back? Did you ever
I don't
see
know,
that
man.
meme? It was Rashad White and Bucky Irving, their jersey
I did
numbers.
see that.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's funny though. I like that.
I know. I know he got hurt and I know he's been injured, but hey, the dude, his yards after catch, dude, it's insane. Yeah, he can't always find a hole and be as explosive, but dude, it's just what I feel like we're needing because I feel like Woody's our down to down back. I feel
Hmm.
like we're needing that unless we get a top guy. We need someone who can be more of like an exclusive back. We need that 1-2 punch. Hey, he can be Woody's hurt. We have someone who could take a spot, not just one guy's going to go straight into the line, Nick Chubb every play, thinking he's prime in
There's
Cleveland.
there's one big name we're missing out on here.
Is it Pollard?
Mm-mm.
Damn
Is it
it, that's what I
Rico?
was thinking.
David Montgomery.
Mm.
You can't split up Sonic and Knuckles.
He
Come
wants
on.
out.
Didn't he want out?
David
Yeah, didn't he
Montgomery
want
wants to
out?
go. He
I didn't
wants to
hear
be
him.
a true wide receiver. He wants to be a true RB1, bro.
No, he's too old for that, dude. Stay there and win a ring. Fuck.
Are they gonna win a ring? They looked
Yes.
horrible last season.
You listen
Well,
to that defense. They're contenders now. They're not the
let,
same old Lions. I think they're 2 years away from playing in the Super Bowl if they fucking really fucking buy into what Dan Campbell's doing. I swear to
let, let,
God.
I don't know, bro.
let
I
me
don't
ask you, where
know.
would he go to be a
I was
number
on
one
that.
right now? Besides Houston, where would he go to be a number one right now?
Miami.
Los
I mean, this
Angeles.
dude.
Wait, you said Miami?
Oh, wait, no. They have. You're right. They have A-Chain.
I'll tell you
Uh,
one.
I,
Saints. Yeah, New Orleans.
Yeah, Saints.
I don't hate that either.
But I think Saints should take Jeremiah Love. But that's a topic for a different day.
Save
You
it
don't
for the
think
mock drafts.
Yeah.
if he gets, which I think he's going to get gone. You think he goes to Seattle?
Who?
Who? Jeremiah Love?
Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery.
Montgomery. Dude,
He
him and
really just wants them to
Walker.
release. No, he wants them to release Walker, so he goes to the Texans.
That's what I need. Dude, that'd
Nah,
be
nah, nah, nah.
awesome.
They're keeping Walker. They love it. He just won the Super Bowl MVP for them. Why would they cut him?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Franchise tagged at the minimum. At the minimum.
Hey, thanks for being our Super Bowl MVP. Get out of here.
Yeah. When's the last time that actually happened? Like someone was
I.
good for them.
Running
Wait,
back
what?
Super Bowl MVP?
Like someone won the MVP for the Super Bowl, and/or was the league MVP for that team, and they let them go. When's the last time that happened?
I promise you,
Wasn't
this isn't helping you get him to the Texans.
No. I'm just saying. That's what I'm
it
saying.
wasn't a player, but Jimmy Johnson comes to mind.
I don't think it happens. I think he stays, but I'm just saying. A guy can dream.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I wouldn't want Rico, but they tagged him, right?
Wow. No Super Bowl MVP has been released or cut by their team in the immediate following season in the modern era. Never in history.
Wouldn't that be something?
Nice.
Okay. All right. That's enough about Slow Joe Mixon, which we weren't even talking about. Slow Joe Mixon. Jaquan Brisker, safety for the Bears, is expected to be released.
Uh, They kept the other guy, so I'm cool with that. What was it?
Yeah.
Not J.C. Horn. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
and the Bears, they have that's where he went with C.J. Gardner Johnson went over there. So
Yeah, he
Well,
said
you
he's
know-
retiring within the next 4 years. By
I
the way,
saw that
Oh, I did see
streaming.
that. You know who?
I mean,
I mean, I
could
think
use-
it's time.
I mean, can you
Brisker.
blame him though?
No, not at all.
What?
He
Got a
won a
bag.
Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Got a bag. I mean, he's like, what else? What else do I need? You know, Hall of Fame maybe,
Yeah.
but he's probably content with his life. Like, you know what? Is it worth it?
You know who could use Brisker?
Who?
The Dallas Cowboys. We could. I wouldn't be upset at it.
What about the Giants?
We
Nah.
don't need him. We're gonna get Caleb Downs. It's okay.
You probably will get fucking Caleb Downs.
We're not gonna get him, bro. He's gonna fall before. Damn it. Oh, I'm
You-
so stressed
you're-
off, bro.
You're number 5. I don't think he's going before. Who's taking him before you?
Dallas is gonna jump us, bro. I know it. I know
Who?
it. You
Raiders.
Cowboys.
No, Raiders are keeping their pick. Jets. We don't have enough to trade with the Jets. We're not trading with the Jets. They are. We're giving them their pick
Who's
back
at 3?
for fucking
Arizona?
Williams. 3 is
Arizona's
Arizona.
at 3, right?
We do have a good
They'll-
relationship with Arizona, but 3 is too
Why
high.
would they not trade? Why not? We were just talking about
They-
how
well,
Downs
Arizona-
is jumping the draft board.
It would be smart for Arizona, for sure. It would be smart for Arizona to flip that pick. It's
To
for
Dallas,
somebody
who
that
has the
wants
picks
Downs,
for them.
but I don't know. That
Dude,
seems
I
too
can.
high. I don't see Jerry
it's
doing
too
it.
clear, bro. It's too clear to me. The same thing happened with the Eagles and Devontae Smith. Devontae was supposed to be a giant.
I don't see Jerry doing it. I actually think Jerry might
Why
flip
not?
20th pick.
Ooh,
Yeah, to the 3rd pick.
No, that's crazy. I don't. I would
know.
love it. I would
makes
love it.
too
I
much
don't see it.
sense to me, bro. It
I
makes
could
too
see
much
like
sense.
the fucking Bengals doing it. They're fucking. They need Downs and they're desperate.
Bengals would be sick.
I could see the Bengals,
would
or
be
even
sick.
no, the Chiefs wouldn't give up that capital. They're stingy too.
what about Green Bay?
They have Xavier McKinney. They're good.
That's true.
Yeah, their defense is pretty solid. They need corner. They need corner bad.
On to the 3rd section I have here. It's big names and where I think they'd go.
Okay.
Starting off the list is Mike Evans. I'll start us off by saying he's either going to stay in Tampa Bay or the reports of the 49ers coming to get him are going to happen.
Those are the two that I like. I don't want to see him anywhere else. I don't even want to see him on the Niners. I hate the Niners. I would love if he stayed on Tampa because that was his thing last time. Well, 2 years ago, he was like, if I stay here, I'm going to stay here. And so
Yep.
I would love to see him just sign with Tampa, finish his career, be one of those receivers. But Purdy with a solid, like, Mr. Consistency right next to him. Like, that's what they need bad. Is so now, I don't know if adding age to that roster is going to be awesome. Right? But consistency to the roster would be amazing for Purdy.
Yeah, I agree.
And he could easily be their one.
I will say, I can't see Mike Evans in anything but a Bucs jersey. And I think I said this when we first talked about. Can I get a top off on that, please? I talked about this when we first started talking about it. Is if he leaves, it will break my heart. Not even a Bucs fan like that. It will break my heart. Ooh, the wifey broke out the goods, boys.
Hey, yo.
Huh? Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
What are your thoughts, Mike?
There's a team that's been needing a number 1, and it showed this year. I don't care how good Brandon Cooks is. You give Josh Allen, Mike Evans.
Yep.
That's filthy.
You give him 1K Mike.
I think Buffalo needs to figure out their one situation long term though. I wouldn't hate them
True.
getting some receiver help, but they definitely they need Jordan Tyson. Let's be honest.
Jordan
True.
Tyson, you think he'll drop all the way down to Buffalo?
Or Makai Lemon. I've seen Makai Lemon jumping above him.
Yeah, it's the injury history, man.
Yeah.
It has to be that injury history is crazy. But we'll talk about that when we do draft. Anybody else have anything on Mike Evans? Okay.
No, I'm looking for wide receiver needy teams. Obviously, Chiefs were linked to him last
Yeah.
time. Vegas is always going to come up anything wide receiver.
Anything at all.
Yeah, but their receiver room, dude. Their one is Trey Tucker.
So bad.
It's Trey
Yeah.
Tucker, Jack Besh, and Tyler Lockett. Fuck no.
Very good.
They had something with Jacoby Myers, but Jacksonville said yoink.
Yeah. So yeah, they need freaking someone.
All right.
They'll take Denzel
Moving
Boston.
on.
Anyways.
Moving
Moving
on.
on.
Moving on. Next up, I have Kyler Murray to the Jets.
Like I said, Miami would be fun. I don't know.
I don't hate Miami. I like that as soon as you said that. So
I feel like Kyler Murray is Diet Justin Fields, or the other way around. They're the same quarterback to me.
Yeah. I think they tried the whole experiment with Fields, and they're just like, yeah.
I
That's
just
a
don't
good
like
point.
the Jets.
That's a very good point.
I don't know what it is about the Jets. They seem to make the worst decisions at all times. They shouldn't have let go of Robert Saleh. Now Robert
It's that
Saleh.
New York state of mind, baby.
What'd
I
they
don't
get for
even
Sauce?
For Sauce, they got what 2 first-round picks, I think.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
Definitely at least one first, because I know the Colts don't have a first this year. It goes to the Jets.
I'm pretty sure it was 2.
All that for Sauce to get coached by Nico.
So,
And Tank coming back?
for 2026, 2027, and wide receiver Adonai Mitchell.
That's right.
Mitchell's low-key a dog. I'm surprised they let him go.
They
He's a
let him go
speedster.
because he dropped. They let him go because he
That one
dropped the
drop.
ball before he
Fair
crossed.
enough.
Gardner was then signed to. Doesn't tell me how many years, but $120.4 million. Yeah. Yep. It was a major win now move.
Yeah, because
yeah,
it's
they
7-1.
Yep. After that, I've got Justin Fields to Minnesota.
No, I don't see it.
I've actually seen Kyler to Minnesota. My favorite name for Minnesota right now is Cousins.
Yeah.
But
I don't think they do it.
I also think
I'd like
Minnesota,
them to, but I don't think they will.
Minnesota's a weird team where, honestly, cut Max Brosmer. Get rid of him, dude. He's
Yeah.
the worst quarterback
Yep.
I've ever seen in my life.
that was
Sorry,
really
Max,
bad.
if you're watching this, dude. I just shoot.
You know what I thought
Uh,
about? Not to
They
cut you
need to
off,
sign
is
2 quarterbacks. Send them Fields and Cousins.
There's these guys used to watch. I do the Texans podcast, and there's previous Texan players that have gone and commented on their stuff and blocked them on Twitter and stuff. However, one will come on here and just start bashing us. You don't know what it's like.
Yo, Rodgers in 40 years, or 40 years, like 3 years.
These guys are
Jesus.
jokes. Y'all can't sniff my bank account.
Dude, I'm here for Petty Rodgers in his retirement.
That'd
Put him
be
in the
hilarious, dude.
What do you got
okay.
next?
Brees Hall. I said he doesn't leave the Jets. I think they hold him in Guantanamo Bay and don't let him out.
He's already so unhappy, dude. Do you really want to piss him off more? Like, if you're starting over, if you're flipping
No.
pieces, I get you wanted to
Yeah.
keep him, but shit, man. He doesn't want to be there. It's so clear.
Yeah, they're resetting everything. Most of his guys are gone. So, like I said, the only one left is Garrett Wilson at this point over there, which I wouldn't be surprised here soon, maybe in the next season, depending how it goes. But yeah, he's looking to get paid. He's looking to compete, and I feel like once you're in the league, after a while, I mean, I don't know, I never played, but there has to be like a desire to win. You see these teams coming in, and their record are what 8-2, 9-1, and here you are,
Right.
bottom of the barrel. Yeah, New York, and I mean DJ can probably tell you, New York can only be New York for so long until you're like, dude, I want to win.
Yep.
Like you look around and you're like, man, you see all these running backs. You look at Kenneth Walker. Brees Hall sitting somewhere thinking, man, I could do that if I'm better. He just needs the
Yeah.
right place, man.
With that being said, like I said earlier, the Jets always make the absolute worst decision, so they will probably franchise tag him.
You know,
Yep.
That's not the
Gotta
right
gotta hold
decision for
on to
Brees.
something, right?
you know.
At the end of the day, like, what do we want them to sell off literally all of their best players, like literally every single one of them? You got to keep some
Ideally,
around.
yeah. No,
But do you
ideally,
really
yeah.
want to
You've
like?
sucked for this long. You have sucked for this long.
Yeah,
You sell off everything and completely hit the restart button. If I could result them to literally a empty 54-man roster, I would.
I think Woody Johnson just needs to sell it to Gary V, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
I think they need to move somewhere.
Please
Restart.
get out of MetLife. We've owned y'all in there for so long. It's time to go.
Imagine a third. Imagine a third Texas team,
Well,
Austin
where
or
San
San
Antonio?
Antonio. I mean,
Yeah.
Florida got 3. Why can't we have 3?
El Paso. Why
Waco.
not? Whoa! Now we're spitting, baby.
You know what?
the
It's just called
the Waco Fire Starters.
Waco Warriors or something. Or
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Waco Colt.
so
we
good. Oh, that's so good.
what's that place name? Bron
There
the
goes our monetization.
the Bront Beavers.
The Bron hey, the Bront Beavers, baby.
What
The
happened to
Tyler
Reptiles?
Tylers.
Tyler.
The Tyler Tylers.
What if Oklahoma finally gets a team? That'd be fun.
Mm.
I think they need to do something like these bad organizations. Like they need to, like Cleveland. I get it, but like, dude, like,
You know what's gonna happen, right?
mm,
They're gonna get outsourced to across the seas. Is exactly what's gonna happen.
speaking of which, I don't know if this is a topic. I can't believe that Chicago's moving, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
That
Unreal,
is-
dude. Unreal.
That is crazy.
Apparently they're still
The
keeping
Bears-
the name Chicago Bears. It's like you're not even in Chicago.
Are they
You're not
really?
even in
So
Illinois.
They're
You'd
pulling
be
you
in
to Kansas
Indiana.
City.
No,
Crazy.
that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
You know,
That is such a historic franchise. To
Yeah.
pull them out of Chicago makes no sense.
Fuck
Yeah.
Soldier Field. They're just gonna tear it down.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Rename it. Just like they're absolutely insane. Um,
Yeah. So next up on the list is Debo Samuel. I have him going to Buffalo.
really?
Yes. Not
Again.
necessarily to be their number one, but bring
Yeah.
in a veteran to help the locker room.
I got Marquise Brown leaving Kansas City and him taking his spot
Ooh.
as that McCole Harmon replacement too.
I don't hate that. I don't even have Hollywood Brown on here, actually. And he's being
Or-
moved to the Giants quite a lot.
Or we could send him where receivers go to die, Baltimore.
hey,
Which is a real possibility.
Didn't he already play in Baltimore?
no. He was
No, I'm
always on the
mistaken.
Niners.
Yeah.
New coach over there. They don't do that no more. That's what my buddy was telling me. But he's a
Oh
Raiders
yeah.
fan. We'll see. Um, how about Cleveland?
That seems like a very fitting thing for him,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
I actually like it.
Debo Samuel and Jerry Judy.
A little bit of an experienced kind of like go-to check down for Shador.
Sure.
Is Shador the number one or is it Gabriel?
Gabriel started before him this season.
Yeah, but I think Shador won the job. I don't know.
I think he did. But it's not like, I mean, you won the job of getting your chest pushed into your spine. So, who's gonna block them? Their entire O line is going into free agency this year.
I saw that. Hey, they have 5 picks, 5 O linemen. Just go.
There you go.
What if they did that? What if they literally went left or right? They're like,
That needs to be what the Texans do this year.
No, dude. I don't care if we don't get a running back. Draft one later. Do what you can. Pick one up. O line. Speaking of which, I talked to DJ about this when I got off. There are reports that San Fran is not going to pay Trent Williams.
Yep.
They're going to just. They're not even going to entertain a trade. They're just going to straight up cut him.
They probably can't afford to trade him.
I would say give up all of our picks, get him and Lindenbaum, and let's rock, dude. Straight up.
Lindenbaum ain't going nowhere but New York. All right, keep your hands off my Pookie Bear.
He got his penthouse picked out already.
He's
Yeah,
staying.
I'm modeling it for him. All right.
He's staying in Baltimore.
Bro,
Good.
we need help.
Good old lineman. You have to draft them. Good old linemen don't go on the market.
I'll trade for him.
You have to give up at least a second, a third.
I'll give up a third. A second's kind of pushing it. I'll give up
You're gonna
2/3.
You're gonna have to overpay.
Take it. 2/3 done, and take Darius Slayton with him.
By the way, Shador is listed as the number one.
Nice, good. All right, so yeah, I like Debo to Buffalo.
Yep.
I think that works, but I like Debo to Cleveland a lot more. Next up is
You want to
George
speed run
Pickens.
these next few?
Yeah.
George Pickens is staying in Dallas.
Yeah, that's all but a done deal, I think. I don't think he goes anywhere, and if he does, it's Green Bay. I don't think it happens. After him, Rashid Shaheed. I also put the Bills down, but I could also see the Giants going and picking him up. I think he'd be a very good fit.
I think I know a good place for him to go too. Tennessee.
Tennessee would be nice for him. I like that too. I like that a lot.
Ward, sling it to him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I will say, Giants also. Cut out there for a second.
After that, yeah. After that, I've got Kenneth Walker. I think we're all pretty much in agreement, realistically, that Kenneth Walker stays in Seattle.
Yeah.
Right, Mike.
Yeah.
We're good on that. All right.
All I'm gonna say is, you never know. You never know.
Sure. Well, so to make up for Kenneth Walker leaving, I already mentioned this. Our next guy is Travis Etienne, and I have him listed to the Texans. I think that is a big bang for the buck. I think Travis Etienne needs a change of scenery, and I think the Texans would be a really good spot for him.
Yeah, I mean, I would love that. Him and Woody would be awesome, but I think he goes to Kansas City.
Okay.
Or I hate to say it, I feel like he goes to Indy because they need a good backup.
But JT, I don't think they're really worried about it. I think they should be, granted, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, that's the only reason because of health.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything on Travis Etienne, Aaron?
Indy does need a solid 2, and if I don't know if ETN has earned a 1 role, and there
Okay.
are a few health concerns with JT, so I wouldn't hate it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Trey Hendrickson. I think the same thing with Brees Hall. They will not let him leave. He is in
Oh yeah.
Guantanamo Bay. He's not going anywhere.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate
for
that
sure.
organization so much.
Me too.
Their ownership just
I would
is,
love.
their ownership is
Go ahead.
just one of the worst, like all the time. They make bad decisions. If you're gonna be in the same boat this year, why don't you just sign him last year? Now he's more expensive.
Yeah.
Now you have to pay more, regardless if you tag him or sign him. I don't think he wants to be there. It's just a shit show. It's a dumpster fire.
I would love to see him. Well, I wouldn't love to see this, but I could see very clearly with a nice bow on the top of him being in Dallas. If you
I
guys
love it.
don't land a Crosby or something like that, Dallas is definitely the place for him.
He feels the most realistic name for us, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's a really good point.
we don't need someone on the line. Our line's solid. I'm always down for beefing it up, but it's not my main concern.
You could never have enough pass rushers.
No, you're right. You're right.
After that, we got Rick Woolen. He's not leaving Seattle.
Dallas. Come on, bro. We need he's from the area. We need like a good. What does he play? Safety or corner? I think he's a safety. No, he's a corner.
He's corner, I believe.
We need
Let me
corner
double
help.
check so we don't look stupid.
You're good. Reek and Bland.
Corner.
Bet. Reek and Bland. Fucking. You trade up for Caleb Downs. All of a sudden, our defense is way different.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. I don't think Seattle's gonna be able to keep everybody, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the
do-
big names are Walker and Woolen, and I think that's more than doable.
Woolen went to Arlington Heights. Bro, I wrote an essay to get into Arlington Heights, and I chose a different school. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy.
as hometown as it gets, man.
I mean, I hear you. I do. But they just won the Super Bowl, dude. He ain't gonna bounce off that anytime soon. Right
Bowl
now,
teams
they are the,
Super
what?
Bowl teams get picked apart in free agency.
That is
They have
true.
a surplus of good players, and you're gonna have to rebuild. I agree with Mike. Someone's got to go. It might be Shaheed. I think Shaheed's gone. As much as I would love for them to keep him, but
You boys make valid points. I still don't see him going anywhere. Last on my list, in a very quick scrambled big names list, David Njoku. I got him down for the Texans.
I would love the Texans.
Yep.
I don't. I like the 1-2 punch of Fannin Njoku up there in Cleveland, but
Mm-hmm.
I will say they kind of have a new young tight end coming in, whereas the Texans they have an aging tight end who is still really good, but you don't want to wait till it's a need to replace.
Right.
And so I do think having Schultz and Njoku, it just it gives you it's a tight end. It gives you a weapon and it beefs up the O line at the same time. So if you
Right.
need the blocking anyways, I would love it. Or Kansas City. Kansas City needs a tight end. Kelsey's on his way out too.
Yeah. I didn't even put Kelsey on here. I didn't get to it. What do we think about Kelsey? Where does he land?
Oh, I was gonna wait for Mike because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
his team we're talking
Sorry,
about.
Mike. Yeah.
Sorry, my
You're not allowed to be passionate.
Where do I start Schultz, man? From the beginning, I was high on the guy. TJ's rookie year, dude, he was killing it. with CJ at the beginning of the year, and then he got what most people get when they start changing. He got his money, and from that point
Nice.
on, he hasn't been the Schultz that's explosive. I remember he. This is crazy. I say remember, and it was only like a year ago, and the guy was getting open. The guy was a perfect third down back for CJ. He went from averaging like 8 to 9 catches a game, good catches, clutch catches, to like maybe averaging 2. And if there was more, it didn't feel like it. I don't think he's the best at run blocking, and when he does, the dude got like breaks for feet.
Yeah.
When you look at Njoku, the explosiveness alone, his for his size to be able to run after a catch after the run, dude, he's just explosive for his size. And
Yeah.
do I think we get him? No, I think they stick with Schultz. I think he's the safe option. He's the cheap option. There's bigger needs, and Casera's gonna look at the situation and say, "Well, we had this guy for another year. CJ's one of his main guys. He has chemistry with. I'm not gonna rock the boat." A team I do see him going to that they're building off of is Carolina
Yeah.
with Bryce Young. Getting
Absolutely.
those receivers, getting that run game going. Out, oh my goodness, him with Bryce Young would be insane.
I would love that actually. Just give some big bodiness, like the with Rico and Tet kind of jumping on motherfuckers. You get
Hmm.
Njoku, another big body out there. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
Panthers have a new identity. They're a big team that can fucking just just overpower you. Um,
Hmm.
I would love that. With Derek Brown on the D line too. Shoot, man. Or yeah, he's on the Panthers.
Quick interjection. Did y'all see that Minnesota is taking calls? Where to go for Jonathan Hargrave?
Did not.
Interesting.
They don't
I
have
think that.
they don't have Grenard anymore, or is that the Texans?
No, we traded Grenard to Minnesota
Oh, okay.
for Hunter.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I think we won that trade, by the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Danielle Hunter's such a monster, dude. He was
Yeah.
when his free agency was coming up. A lot of people were saying the Giants should go get him and not worry about a dual Carter at all. I
I
said you
did
guys
have
are
a
fucking crazy, but
I did have a
valid.
quick take for the Texans because we were just talking about Texans and picking your tight end room. So I looked it up. You have pick 28. I think Kenyon Sadiq falls to 28. I think y'all could take Kenyon Sadiq, a fucking Oregon tight end, like number one in the class by far, the only projected first round tight end, and I think he falls to the end, and I do think you could take him. Would you like that?
Honestly, yeah, I would love it. I just don't see it happening.
Oh, I could so
They're
see it happening.
I, the thing is, man, they're so like in love with this dude, bro. Like they love Dalton Schultz. They think he is the greatest tight end that touched our field since Owen Daniels. Yes, stat wise, he's close, but like I don't know. I
Yeah,
just don't for the way he's projected and the way he talks about himself. First of all, he's salty about leaving Dallas. I think that's where if y'all would resign him, I feel like he'd be happy because he always somehow he could be talking about the game and how it went. He would be like, "Yeah, I can never have this in Dallas or whatever." Like
yeah,
this guy is so bitter, and but I think his production, like he can't, he writes the checks that he doesn't that his mouth can't always cash. That makes
yeah,
sense. He writes these checks and like he goes on the field and he can't cash them. And there are times there are games. Don't get me wrong. He does good for like the first quarter or so, and then he's what bothers me is that he's non-existent, dude. He'll show up against a what 7-10 team. He'll own them. He'll shove the players. He'll get in their face. He'll be the Schultz that we all know, like Houston loves. But the big moments, dude, he's not there. He's non-existent.
I still think he's a top 15 tight end though.
And
But
that's
he's
what I think so too. But that's based off the games where he's destroying people. The
yeah.
games where we need him, it's like I don't know. On our team, that's why I feel like we paid the Stingley, we paid the Nico. We like I hope we pay Hunter this offseason. Oh, not Hunter Anderson, because he needs his money more than anyone. More than I hate to say more than CJ.
Yeah.
Anderson needs his money, dude.
Yep, I
Anderson
agree
is
completely.
Anderson. Besides Hunter and Aziz, I think he is the face of that defense, dude.
Yeah. Absolutely. Him and Petrie.
You know, they he embodies what D'Amico preaches. Honestly,
I think Will Anderson is probably going to get a defensive player of the year
I think
award
for
at
him
some point.
not to get it, it's just the reason it's hard is because there's players and I play on defense that are names like Miles Garrett, Max Crosby, Pat Surtain last year, and it's one of those things like if those guys weren't generational players, then I feel like we would have a different discussion. But I mean,
True.
it's Miles Garrett, dude. There ain't no feeling bad for it. It's Miles Garrett.
I will say Anderson doesn't seem to have the flashiest stats,
Yeah.
but anybody who's watched the Texans game will tell you that man is all over the field.
Oh, absolutely. There was
It's
a
not the
game
same game.
when we played KC in a playoff game last year, dude. Worthy with his speed, he came off a jet sweep. He grabs him one arm and brings him down, catches up to him, and makes that play. I don't think there's maybe a couple of defensive ends that can make that play.
Yeah. Yeah, he's easily top 5, top 6 for sure in my eyes.
Alrighty.
You wanna,
That's all I got for
yeah?
our free agents right now.
I don't think we're going to have enough time for the game.
No, probably not tonight.
Yeah. Maybe another night. Just let's do a quick little planning of it if we can.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We'll do it after we get off here.
but all right, that was any final thoughts on free agency? Any final thoughts on free agency? You got 2 minutes to go.
I mean, I think we're gonna see some blockbuster trades this year. I really do. I think this is going to be one of the most insane ones we've had yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
gonna be fucking electric.
Not a big receiving class. Not a lot of big name wide receivers out there. Nobody that really moves the needles. I think the biggest
Yeah.
one is Pickens, but none of us think he's going anywhere, right?
Yeah.
No, no, we're all realistic.
And so yeah, definitely some defensive names I'd love to see moved around. And we have a kind of a defensive class. I'm so like what's it called, draft class. So I'm so curious to see what this next season is going to be like defensively. We might even
Yeah.
see an uptick in offense with how many moves, because they're not such tight units. It's going to be mistakes being made schematically. So very excited for that.
Yeah, I think a lot of the wide receiver movements coming from trades.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of DJ Moore to the Giants. I'm seeing.
I saw that one earlier. Yeah,
I don't want to give Thibodeau up for that. Not for DJ Moore. Um, Wandale's a free agent. We didn't even talk about Wandale.
Wandale's one of the bigger names too, which is crazy because I know you don't have a high opinion of him. I don't have a high opinion of him. So
Well,
he's one of the bigger
it's not
names.
that. It's not that I don't have a high opinion of Wandale. Like, he showed up and showed that he could be a number one if he absolutely had to. But he's a slot guy. He's short. There's only so much he can do. He's looking for 20 mil a year, dude. I'm not paying you 20 mil a year.
I think Wandale just a really needy team like the Raiders.
Yeah.
Someone that needs a dude like him.
Yeah.
Even no.
There's
Don't
one
send him to
guy
Buffalo.
that's going to get that is projected to go to Buffalo or New England. AJ Brown.
No, he's not going anywhere. He's an Eagle.
Nah.
Yeah, I
We
don't
Come
were
think
just
on.
so.
talking about that. Yeah, we talked about that last week. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think
Um,
I think Devontae Smith becomes wide receiver one, dude.
I
He
think the
deserves to
Eagles.
be.
I think the Eagles should. I think you should like make a statement of like, "Hey, we don't want the drama. We're here to win games."
Well,
Um,
we were
Yeah,
just talking about that he's not the drama.
I don't know how much of it's the media and how much of it is AJ Brown. I'm saying he does some. What did he do the ice cream cone thing? Was that him?
No, that was Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, that was Ayuk. Okay, Ayuk, dude, retire, dude. Fuck.
Gone, dude. That dude's so gone.
I don't
I
Um,
know.
can't believe I wanted him in New York for a stint.
I wanted him in Dallas, and now I'm like, okay, dodge the bullet. Shit.
Yeah, facts, facts. John
I mean, I don't
Harbaugh has
know.
the chance to do the funniest shit.
I just been thinking about like look what was the team I was just thinking about? Look at like Cowboys, right? They had Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, and everyone thought it wasn't going to be, because I think CeeDee didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, but CeeDee didn't have the hottest start, and they were like, "Oh, they need Amari back. They need to bring someone in." And you bring that's when they brought in Cooks, Brandon Cooks, and they're like, "This will help him. He's an established veteran." Obviously, CD proved us wrong, right?
Hmm.
And I feel the same thing is going to happen in Miami. Now that Tyreek's gone, I feel like Waddle's going to take the next step. And I feel like with Philly, I just see it, dude. I see Devontae Smith becoming wide receiver one, dude.
Yeah.
I see him lighting up the scoreboard. I see him becoming just this force to be reckoned with on the league, dude.
Which team? Sorry.
Philly, I think they trade AJ Brown, and I think Devontae Smith becomes wide receiver one.
Well, isn't Jahan Dotson supposed to also be going? So
I
who
don't know, but he'd be a
they would need a
speedster.
2 and a 3.
That's true, but I don't know. I just think the dude AJ Brown. I don't think he wants to be in Philly, dude. I think his time's done.
I think
Well,
just to piggyback off what he said, I think Jalen Waddle will be a Giant next season.
all right. We'll have to get
I
into
think the
that
Giants
next
are going to
time.
trade for him.
Next time, we're also going to be going over the combine.
Mm.
Very excited. I'm probably going to watch day one. I'm not going to lie. We'll see. I'll try to pay a little bit more attention than I normally do. But that should be this Wednesday. I think it starts.
Yeah, it
Um,
opened today, right?
yeah, it opened today, but I think the first like actual workouts are on Wednesday. So
So
I'll
tomorrow.
send that. Oh shoot. Okay, so I'll send that in the chat if there is. So keep an eye
I'll
out
be
for that.
home.
Yeah.
I'll be home, so I can look into it for sure.
Other than that, y'all ready to log off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Mike. We always love seeing you,
Yeah.
buddy.
No, appreciate you guys, man, for sure. This was fun.
Follow us on YouTube, TikTok,
Insta,
Instagram, Facebook. We go
Spotify.
live. Yeah, we were a little late
Oh yeah.
today for some personal reasons, but we're live Tuesdays at 9:30. And we are now on Apple and Spotify podcasts. So catch us wherever you get your podcasts.
Woo!
Peace out, guys.
I'm working on iTunes. We'll see. See y'all next time.
Later.